welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this afternoon. Coming up in a matter of moments is first pitch, but first let's have a look at today's Topps Player Spotlight. J. Mack has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D'Lo. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. J. Mack is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
So stepping in is Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, nobody away.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Hank Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in.
Hey, we got 1 here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, need a strikeout right here.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. So to get his day started at the plate, Cavan Biggio comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The second baseman, Abraham Toro.
Come on now.
To the plate now, Abraham Toro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers, 282 to start play, 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
One down, one down.
Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
2-2.
Stepping in for the Jays, Jeffrey Ramos. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Now another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Brandon Belt.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 25 homers, 57 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, number 59, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So next to hit is Orelvis Martinez.
The shortstop, Orelvis Martinez.
First offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Raimel Tapia, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins are out in front, 1-0. And now Hank Fernandez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here we go, boys.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, no outs now.
And another foul ball.
Nope.
Thought
Ball
about
one.
it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in now, Alex Kirilloff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up, and there's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cavan Biggio, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Come on now.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Abraham Toro. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. So next to bat will be Jeffrey Ramos, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike.
One out. You got one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jeffrey Ramos goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Two down now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right
In now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate now is number 59. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hey, no outs here. Hey, place the 1. Here we go.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, Orelvis Martinez fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Raimel Tapia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Fernandez. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hey, no problem. Gotta get it done.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Yeah. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Cavan Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Abraham Toro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Jeffrey Ramos. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, no one down here.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Now at the plate is Brandon Belt. No hits to this point. First offering.
Hey, one away, one away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in next, number 59. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Where's your one here?
The pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
He struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. So here is Elvis Martinez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Hey, let's turn it. Place 2 now.
The center fielder.
At the plate now, Fernandez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Hank Fernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Next to hit is Alex Kirilloff. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
5-0 the final score today. The Minnesota Twins win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Jay Mack earned